Hello you guys, welcome to or back to my channel. Here are the books that we're going to be reading this week. This is a mood reading vlog. How are you doing? I'm trying to be succinct. I have tried to film this intro several times. I have had a Jake running through. I have had a Ginger screaming at me from the sidelines. I have been stumbling, fumbling, and bumbling through the synopsis. I'm done. So I put together a stack of books that I think will make me happy, make me cry in a happy way, and have a jolly good time. And that's what we're here to do this week because, yeah, I am trying to stay off of the doom scrolling, not necessarily off of my phone, but just not be on it for such an extended period of time. So much doom scrolling. It's just, I don't think any amount of doom scrolling is probably good for you. But that's what my therapist says, and maybe we'll test it out. That's my hypothesis. Let's run the test. So the first book I have is The Maid's Secret. This is the third book in this series. I actually just read the little Christmas novella 2 or 3 days ago. Not something I thought I'd read in June, but it was still very fun, very cute. I really enjoyed, so I'm excited to continue on with the series. I really love Molly, who is our main character. She's a maid at this hotel. In the first book, one of the guests dies. She's kind of pinned. Well, is she? I don't know. She just kind of ends up within the mystery of it all, let's say. And she has to help solve the case. And it's very fun. It's very lighthearted. I love Molly dearly, and I am excited to continue on with it. Then I have Arthur and Teddy are coming out. I have not seen anyone talk about this. I bought this purely based on this cover. Exactly, how could I not? It is so cute. But essentially, Arthur is 79 and he decides to gather his family together to come out as a gay man. And then Teddy, who is the young man, I think he's in his 20s, and he is also coming to the realization that he's like, yeah, me too, Arthur. And so they've always been close. They're navigating all this change together. And I may have to fight some of their family members in the pages, but that is quite fine by me. Next up, I have Atmosphere. So I was supposed to buddy read this, but I took too long. Shout out to Temmie though. She said it was great and that I'd probably like it. So I am excited. I'm ready to cry. I cried a ton at Carrie Soto is back. I'm very intrigued to know if this one will take over Carrie Soto as my favorite from this author. I don't know. That is quite the journey for Miss Taylor to go on, but we will see if she can do it. And also, one of you guys literally just commented the other day, and we were chatting in the comments about how this made you cry and you loved it and you're obsessed. It is perfect for this month. And I'm like, okay, wait. Let's get into it. Because for some reason, I also have been really enjoying reading books set in our world. Like, I'm thinking Project Hail Mary. I like to feel like I'm a scientist. You know, when I read a Dan Brown, I'm like, oh, I'm also a historian. Isn't that crazy? I know everything about symbology. Literally sometimes forget the alphabet, but that's fine. I'm not teaching that. So the next one I have is The Gunkle. He is the uncle to these two lovely children, loves them a lot, loves them dearly, you would say, but he does not want to be a babysitter. That is not in the cards for him. I get it. He then has to do that. So I think it's going to be a fun shenanigan time. And then lastly, I have Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man, follow-up to Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. Fantastic first book. Loved it so much. This is not Jesse's first book, but this is the first book in that series. I cannot recommend it enough. It is such a cozy found family. Essentially, it's a found family of all the people that Vera thinks killed this man and her teacher. Like, it's the craziest setup, and yet so cute, so adorable. I loved it. Very excited for this. I've heard the found family isn't as big in here, but that's fine because I really wouldn't want it to be a found family every time because then it kind of doesn't feel very found family-ish. But this is one of those cozy mysteries that it doesn't feel like the mass market paperback cozies, which I do enjoy in their own way, but this one, it's just got a little bit more biting humor. It's a little more silly goofy, but it's got, there's just something to it that's just not as Hallmarky feeling, and I really like that kind of branch off of the cozy mystery genre. So I'm excited to read this one as well. But this is our stack we can pull from for the week. And I think it's quite a good stack, if I do say. And I do say. It looks very nice. I think today I would actually like to start with the Guncle. I think that's what I want to start with. I don't think I want to go to one of the cozy mysteries yet. I don't think I'm ready to cry. So that's Arthur and Atmosphere is going to make me cry. Vera and the Maid are cozies. This one just seems like a lit fic funny time. So I think that this might be the way to go. And then from there we can decide. Do I want my heart broken, or do I want to laugh? Or do I want to solve someone's murder? I don't know. We'll have to see. Isn't that the fun thing? Well, it's like a choose your own adventure. That's why I mood read, because that's pretty much what it is all the time for me. I love mood reading. Highly recommend. And of course, behind the camera, look at our little guy. Just hanging out. Ready for bed. He's like, lady, I'm so ready to go. Can you guys see his little tufts on his booty? I gotta brush him. But when I tell you, look at the side eye. He hates it so much. But it will happen. Okay, so I read a tiny bit of this before I fell asleep yesterday. I did not make it late because I was so tired, but I got all my editing done. I did all my work that I needed to do for today. I did some organizing the office. I think I might need to do a complete reorganize of those shelves. So yeah, I was thinking about doing a bookshelf. One of y'all commented, and then I've seen it around, like a bookshelf audit, a bookshelf check-in to see how much of it I've actually read and how much I haven't. And I was thinking about doing that before I rearrange everything. But you'll have to let me know if you would care to see. But this is definitely going to be a little bit less hee-hee-ha-ha than I originally thought, because the main setup of why our main character has the kids is his best friend from college passed away. She was married to his little brother, and his little brother also now needs to go into a rehabilitation center for 90 days, and the kids need somewhere to stay. So all of this is happening, and he's like, oh my god, now I'm in charge of these children. So it definitely has a movie-like setup, and I do like the writing so far, so we're gonna keep on going. Okay, you guys, before we continue on, I do need to let this boy out, and then I also need to put away the delivery we just got, which is our Hungryroot. And oh my god, that's bright. Thank you so much to Hungryroot for sponsoring this little portion of the vlog. If you don't know about Hungryroot, let me tell you. They are essentially an online grocery delivery service, and my favorite thing about them is that you get to tell them a little bit about what you like, and it's basically like having someone personally pick out all your groceries for you without ever having to leave your house, which is obviously a plus. And the more you tell it if you liked things or didn't like things and how much you liked them and how much you want to receive them frequency wise, your boxes only become more tailored to you, which is just absolutely phenomenal. For a limited time, you can get your first box 40% off and a free item of your choice for life if you click the link down below or go to hungryroot.com and use code oliviareadsalatte. That's 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life at hungryroot.com with code oliviareadsalatte. Thank you to Hungryroot for sponsoring this portion of the vlog, and now let's get back into the mood reading.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
I finished the Guncle. Very fun time, very emotional, I would say. It was really one of those like sweet, bittersweet, uplifting, heartwarming kind of books, and I really liked it. I am, though, gonna stay true to my roots, and I'm gonna give into the true mood reading that this vlog is, and we're gonna pick up the Glittering Edge. I want to read all the Fairy Loot and Illumicrate books I've been getting anyways, so I'm like, that's okay, because we almost started to reread The Diviners. And, you know, I may reread The Last Magician if I'm still feeling the YA vibes, because I realized I want so badly to do videos that have themes like this, but this stack of books is essentially all my feel good or feel deep emotion books. I don't know that I want to use them all in one go. I don't know. So we're just gonna go with the flow. We're gonna stop trying to make plans. It never works. And I'm excited to get into this. All I know is what I saw on the one Instagram reel that I saw, and it's YA, and I want some CW teen drama vibes. So this is where we're going. I always have my partner choose my bookmark, and this is the one that was chosen. I feel like it definitely has some matchy vibes. And then I have my bowl of pretzels. These are from Trader Joe's. They are so good. My friend convinced me to get them, so shout out to her. And then also, these are from the Hungryroot that we just got, and they're so freaking good. Oh my god. Hanging out. Well, while I wait for her to come get her food, look how beautiful the sky is behind me. Oh my god. It's so weird going through like an anxiety spiral, obsessive thought spiral, everything, and being like, oh my god, I wish my brain would stop working, and then randomly you're like, oh, I love being alive. Look at the sky. The duality of human existence. We went on a walk this morning. I just got home. I evicted Ginger temporarily from her chair so I could finally clean it. So I vacuumed all that. And then her heating blanket cover is in the wash. Oh, Annabeth is coming over to say hi. But I'm going to sit down and read, and we're going to have to talk because the books are getting good, you guys. Like, I'm reading 2 really good books and watching a new show. Everything's great. Everything's so great right now. I mean, but you know, gonna move here. These stones we built Annabeth's original enclosure with, but we obviously got the wood one that I bought and my partner built. shout out, because I am not a very patient builder. There's a giant lizard that lives in them now, so I don't want to move them, because I'm like, well, first of all, I don't really know where to move them to. I don't know where to get them gone. But then also, Annabeth's reptilian bestie's there, so who am I to separate the duo? But while she's eating, let's chat. So, I started watching Grosse Pointe Garden Club. It's on Peacock. I highly recommend you watch it if you have the same taste as me in, like, cozy mystery, murder mystery, whodunit type things. It is so good. It is so good. It's 4 different people who are in this garden club together, and it starts out very much how I feel like a lot of shows in the genre do, where it shows someone that has clearly been murdered. We don't know who, what, when, where, why, and then slowly we're building up to it over time. There's 13 episodes, which we could double that, I dare say. I want back 20 plus season shows, or well, yes, but also 20 plus episode seasons. That's another thing I want back. But yeah, so that's what I've been watching, and it's kind of inspired me to start my cozy mystery series up again. So I have started Caught Red-Handed, and this is the 4th book in the Bake Shop mystery, and I love this series so much. I love it because it has everything that I want in a cozy mystery. It's not like a genre twisty cozy mystery. It's not like a cozy thriller or a cozy horror. It's straight up cozy mystery. Very stereotypical of the genre, and I love it for that. It is our main character. She worked on a cruise ship as a chef for 10 years and then has just come back to her hometown, and she's working with her mom in their... Jake is very interested in Annabeth. She's working for her mom back at the bakery cafe that their family owns, and it's based in this town that one of y'all told me is real in Oregon, based around Shakespeare, and I think that's the coolest thing. And so every week, you know, she's got to solve a mystery, and it's just great. And I love it because it's so surrounded by food and coffee and baking. Usually you can only find ones that are about baking or about food, but you don't really find it about cooking and baking and coffee. Like, coffee's always there, but it's not, they don't usually go into such detail as they do with, like, baking and things, but they do here because it's a cafe, so I just love it. So I'm reading that 4th book, and it's very comforting and very cozy because my brain is not very comforting and very cozy right now, so that's nice. And then I started The Glittering Edge, and y'all, this is the CW teen drama you need to read this summer. It is set during the summer, which I feel is very rare, but there is 3 teens. 2 of them are from the, like, warring families. So the legend goes in the town that is it DeLucas? They cursed the Baryons? I think that's how you say their names. Their last names. And so now, every time that one of the Baryons falls in love with someone, that person eventually dies. And our main character, her mom, ends up in a coma from an accident. And they think it's because of this curse. So they're all teaming up together to try to break the curse. And there is an animal familiar, very Salem coded. I really love it. It's just a really good time. It's like the books are lining up. I also just downloaded on my Kobo. I had enough points to get the Lisa Jewell book for free, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need that. So I have Don't Let Him In, and we'll see if I want to read that soon. And then what else? I think that's really it. I'm definitely feeling the cozy mood. I'm kind of looking back at those that stack that we put together at the beginning of the week together, so maybe I'll get into that once I finish The Glittering Edge. I don't know, but it's a good little time so far. Like I said, we did our little walkie walk this morning. It was very nice and relaxing. I dropped some books off at the free little libraries on the way to and fro. And yeah, I think I talked about how I'm really trying to decide if I want to rearrange my library, and I think I'm gonna be extra about it, and I might map out where I want all the genres to go. I'm just debating if I want to film it, because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I like organizing my library and sometimes I don't. But usually when I film it, it becomes more stressful for me because I want to make sure everything looks good the first time, the shots look good, all the things look good. I know, like, what a whiny, complaining thing to say, but it does make it more stressful. But I feel like maybe filming a little tour, finally, would be more interesting, and it could be the bookshelf audit thing of, like, how many have I read so far with Read It or Unhaul It, how many do I have to go, where are we at. I just think maybe I think the latter would work better. I think it would be more interesting. It'd be very long and chatty, I do feel. I feel like that would probably bring back the over hour long vlogs. Although the Read It and Unhaul It that I just did was an hour and a half, so yeah. I need to also get started on the next episode of Read It or Unhaul It. I'm trying to have it be like a month long so that they're that long, but I don't know. I guess also I could wait and see what y'all think about it before I do that. But anyways, oh my god, look at this guy. Jake, you know that's bad for the allergies. He's like, I think it's the craziest thing I have to tell you. I don't care. He does it all the time, and then he'll come up and he'll start sneezing in my face, and he's like shocked. Well, babe, what do you see over there? You've got all this pollen on your snoot, your little snoot. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go inside and do some more reading, and yeah, that's kind of it for what's been going on. I just want to get back into the books, and I put my phone down yesterday. I made a rule that I had to put it away at, like, I think I put it away at 5, and we watched the show together for a few hours, and then by 7 I had to completely be off of it, and that was nice. I should do that more. I hate when I have a thing that literally makes me feel better, and then I just stop doing it once I feel better. It's like, way to be a stereotype, girl. Like, wow. So maybe we'll try to break the mold. I'll actually try to stay off my phone. We'll see. Literally, I head inside and check the news. Like, that'll be great. That won't go bad at all. Hello, hi, I'm back. I'm back. I didn't go anywhere. Why did I say that? Whatever, we're leaving it. This is real. So I found my hoodie. Always makes me think of Doctor Who. Had to get it back. We have the electrolytes, liquid IV, lemon lime going. Y'all, maybe this is just a weekly vlog. I don't really know what we're doing here. No, we're having the comfort hood up. That is for sure what we're doing. I have that, like, abdominal thing I've been telling y'all about. Ugh, it's so annoying. So I started on my medicine again that I kind of need to take. And I got real big, bad, and bold with it. And instead of taking half, I took a whole one. It was fine. So I took another whole one. It's fine. Still half my dose, and I was supposed to take one morning, one night. Well, day 3 apparently is the day where the angels descend and let me know I should not have been so big, so bad, so bold, because now I got tummy troubles. And it's really annoying because it just kind of is like, that's a little uncomfy, but that's it. Not that I want it to be worse, but it's just nagging. It's just a little bit annoying. It's like, but I also notice I do this thing where I just like stop breathing. And then I have to be like, like you would think that I just came up from, like if you saw the new Mission Impossible, or are you clocking it? Are you clocking where I'm going? When he dives down incredibly realistically to the depths of the Russian Ocean, I don't really know where it is, and he sheds anything that would have helped him. And he's just got a little bubble in his mouth and a little tail behind him. And he's just swimming about, not a problem in the world. Canadian and then British? I don't know. Sorry to both that you had to hear that. But yeah, that's... Yeah. Where was I going with that? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Oh, yeah, that's how I hold my breath. I was like, does Tom Cruise have tummy troubles? I freaking doubt it. But no, he does hold his breath a lot in that scene, and that's what I feel like I do. And then I take a deep breath, like I'm coming back to life. And I'm like, why did you even stop breathing, do you think, weirdo? I do it when I focus a lot and when I'm stressed. And it's fun, because those two things happen all the time. Hello, look at the climate. I mean, literally the climate, but also just the wider world. So, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But I am going to try. I've decided my brain needs a less, I don't want to say interesting, but a book where I'm not really working with my noggin to do anything. So I think I have to go back to my cozy mystery roots before bed, which is fine. Not a problem. But that means that this book, The Glittering Edge, we're going to read it now during sprints. I have started sprints. I am on page 196. I do dare say I could get 3/4 of the way into this guy. We're right here. So I think I could. I think I could definitely get to like page 300 or something. And then maybe finish it up tomorrow. But last night I had such a problem trying to fall asleep because I was thinking too much. That's not a problem I've had my whole life, but it is a problem I'm having currently. I don't like these new problems. The old ones I knew how to handle. These new ones, it's like, I have nothing to equip for that. Nothing in the tank. Speaking of, I kind of want to read Dungeon Crawler Carl, but that's also not really a book I should read before bed. So maybe we'll keep the cozy, caught red-handed. So cute. We'll keep that going on rotation before bed, and then we'll switch out this book. And then I need to get an audiobook, because soon I'm going to have a commute, and I'll be able to listen to audiobooks. I just got I think it's The Ghostwriter. Let me not open my phone, I'll get distracted. Squirrel. I do think it is The Ghostwriter. It just came out. I want to read it. So I already got it. Got it on Audible. I know. They came into my email and said, hey, 99 cents for 3 months. And I said, alright, I'll give you $3. But then no more. No more. Also, it's just an Audible exclusive. I would be able to listen to it nowhere else. Does that annoy anyone else? I really hate an Audible exclusive. Because I'm like, at least let the libraries get a hold of it. Jeff. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I got. I'm gonna sit down and start getting further into this. I'm really enjoying it, you guys. It's a really fun time. I just love, you can always count on YA to have a good, silly, goofy, fun time. There's problems, but they're not like killing off your favorite character and then making you cry for hours kind of problems. I'm not thinking of any specific author at all, Brandon. But you know, it's okay. I actually want to go back and read some more of Mistborn. And the ones that I'm about to get on are the ones where people cry. And I'm like, brother, I don't know. But I'm going to. Everyone take bets in the comments. What book am I actually going to read next? I gotta pick from the stack of books that we picked out. Am I gonna go read the next Mistborn book, or am I gonna go read Dungeon Crawler Carl? Your guess is as good as mine. Because I have no idea what the... Pink Sith Lord coming at you live from my crib. Okay, so hey yo, I'm almost done with my book, The Glittering Edge. I'm on page 346, and it's really good. I'm having a really good time. We're gonna get to the point where everything is gonna start going wrong. Everything's kind of already going wrong. Everything's going bad. But I do like the way that everything's going. Bad for them, great for a sequel. So I am gonna have to recommend this to you. Gonna have to. Go ahead, put it in at your library. Go request they purchase it. Go check out Libby or Hoopla. I don't have Hoopla, but Libby for sure. I do know her. I am gonna go shower really quick, do the skincare, and then we are gonna get in bed, finish this puppy up, and then boom! Yeah, I've got the Kindle. Nope. Treacherous. I've got the Kobo ready. And yeah, I own a physical copy of the book. Don't worry about that, none. I think I'm on... Yeah, I'm on chapter 3. So I'm on page 30. And I'm sorry. We're gonna have to look at it again. Together, collectively. Oh. Do you think she knows her biggest fan accidentally got a hold of a book signed by her? That's so freaking cool. Oh, I just put in, my whole body just got so tired. I just put in a thrift books order. I'm becoming a thrift books girl again. I never really stopped. I just kind of forget that it's an option. So I was thinking about it because I went to the post office today and I dropped off a trilogy to one of my friends. And then I sent off the series is longer, but it was just these special editions of a graphic novel to her. And then I returned some stuff because it didn't fit. Womp womp. That one wasn't fun. But the other ones I was thinking, and then I'm like, oh, I want to get books in the mail. And then I thought, oh my god. You know what you can do? I went to Thrift Books and I said, hey, what you got? So I'm trying to slowly collect the books in... What am I doing? Land your plane here. I'm trying to collect all the books in the Misfortune series by Jenna DeLeon. You know her, you love her, you slay her. Don't please, I want her to write more books. But I'm trying to get them all, like Pokemon. And Thrift Books is the best way. So I just bought 8. Ugh, I know, but they were all like used. And I kind of like that they're used because I'm making the bookshelf out there all of my middle grade and cozy mysteries, and I've already started. I'm gonna do a video for Patreon of like setting up the shelves. But yeah, pretty excited about that. Ginger is slowly getting closer and closer to the bedroom, screaming. I told y'all that I finally got to wash her heating pad cover, and like a poltergeist, she's here and she's got a vengeance. She's coming for me, but you're gonna be not as stinky as before, girl. It's just what it's gonna be. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Anywho, let me go shower, let me do my skincare, let me stop yapping. Or maybe let me keep yapping. Maybe we'll have longer vlogs again. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, you guys. I'm just here. I'm just here. Are you? Yes. Hello. Also, by the way, what are you reading? I want to know for science. Oh, there she is. She's hunted me down, the ginger craven. She's here. She found me. And she's like, what bloody accent is that? Yeah, I know. And then you have the handsome boy. The handsome boy with the Yoda ears. Oh, so cute. Just the one Yoda ear. The other one's on break. The other one's on break. Also, I broke out the Mickey Halloween sleep set because it goes. It all fits the vibe. Is it clocking? Are you clocking?
I made a known man. I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad.
Oh, yeah. No, exactly.
And wrote something for
The
me.
gang's all here. We've got Jakey, Alexia, Ginger,
He kept
and me. Oh, you guys, I've actually remembered to film when I'm sitting out here. So, I woke up with the urge to read a romance. So, let us chat about where we're at in the bookie books really quick, and then we're gonna talk about which romance we're getting into. So, Caught Red-Handed, I'm 16% in. This will continue to be my little bedtime read, and it's just really good. It's just good. Yesterday I finished The Glittering Edge, and I really freaking liked this. I cannot wait for the sequel. I know that this one just came out, not to rush her, but like, do you know you have 30 minutes? 30? I want it bad. Like, I want that sequel ASAP. It was such a fun teen drama YA book. Like, it just was. It's definitely for like within the high school range, but it could be such a CW show. It really could. I want to bring back CW. I miss it. And I don't mean Legacies. I mean Vampire Diaries, the originals. That's really what I mean. And I know it's not CW, but throw in Teen Wolf because duh. Bad CGI has my heart. But it was just fun. The mystery wasn't like that difficult, that deep, that serious, but it was a little twisty. It did get me of like how things happened, but I kind of already knew how things happened. But the mystery was good. The characters were so lovable. It was one of those things where even like the characters you're not supposed to like become redeemable because they start to do things that are like, you know, better. And I just love that. I love when that happens because y'all know I'm a big old sap. I think everybody can change. I think anything can happen like that. I think, you know, everybody is allowed to change as soon as they, you know, have a new mindset, new information, new thought process, whatever. So I love when that's portrayed in books because that's reality. I don't like the caricature of like, this is a bad person, this is a good person. That's boring. That's boring. I do like the bad if you explain why they're bad, because then it's kind of like, oh shit, I get it. Sometimes the good characters, it's like, that's not for a good reason. Shout out to Eli from Vicious. But I have my giant Stanley. I'm on a mission to hydrate like a mother, and I have got the Kobo out. Have I showed y'all this case? Let's give a review of the case, because I don't know that I would recommend buying this one. It's from Joy Life Case, and here's my problem. So it's really cute. It's very cute. I really like it. I got it because it reminds me of I have a playlist on Spotify that I found just called April Spritz, and it's all the zooby zooby zoo kind of music, which when I'm mid spiral breakdown OCD flashing through my brain, I love a zooby zooby zoo just in the shower, just standing there, zooby zooby zoo, and my brain just like exploding. It's one of the only things that's going to calm me down. Smooth jazz baby is going to do it every time. But I don't like the quality of this. It's not very sturdy. It's not very firm. I got one from Bookish Goods for my Kindle, the tennis one. That's good quality. I do recommend. And then there's another one that I want to get. I ordered a Halloween-y one, but it's not for Kobo, which is okay. But I want to see how that quality is as well. But this one's just a little flimsy. It's just a little like... And the one that I have on my Scribe, probably my favorite, but it makes me look like a father. So, don't love that. I mean, well... well... Okay, where am I going? Oh, the romance I want to read. Okay. I have to text my bestie and let her know it's happening. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very excited for this. I love an Allie Hazelwood. And when I say that, I'm sorry. I don't know when the agenda became to trash talk all of her other, like the STEMinist novels. I mean, that is I don't know that we should call it that. I hate that. But I also kind of love that because it's like, I don't know. I just do. I love those books. And I even love the novellas. I said it. But I don't like there was nothing in this world or the next that was going to make me read Deep End or Not in Love. Nar. They just did not sound appealing to me whatsoever. But I love an academic romance. I do. And this one is not that either. But I'm going to read it because it's a summer romance. And I trust Allie. I really do. She just writes such fun books to just spend a day reading. So that's kind of the plan. Jake and I have set up shop. I think I'm actually going to go get my laptop so I can do some computer work while I'm catching up on my little Bravo shows. And then I'm going to drink water, read this book, and that's going to be that for that. You know what I need to do? I bought this. Okay, so I have this clothing rack. What I really should do after I clean up or I organize all my computer files, what I really need to do is set back up this clothing rack we have to like hang things to dry. Because I have been trying to not buy as many clothes and save that money so that when I then buy clothes, it's like not made out of plastic, half of the clothing. Like it's actually quality clothing, but that's expensive. Like to me, maybe not, but it is to me. Maybe I got used to the plastic clothing price, but like, ooh. But it's worth it, I think, because when I have done that, it's literally lasted and not changed quality for years. Like, so long at this point for a lot of the sweaters I bought. So I'm like, okay, let me do this. Well, I bought some pieces from my collection from Dior. No, I bought a couple of shirts and a pair of pants. And I got them because, you know, back to school, girl. And they look really cute, and so do I. So, had to have them. But they cannot be dried. Because when I tell you, if I dry these, I'm doing this thing. It's really inventive. I buy clothes that are my size. Oh, gaggy. So I am fairly certain that if I accidentally dry these, they will be to me what those little bags, those plastic bags that you hook the vacuum up and then vacuum seal those things. That is what will occur to my body if I put those in the dryer. So, we have the hanging rack. Why am I intimidated by it? I don't know. Because literally, this is I'm like, okay, Olivia, so you just put these clothes in the washer. You wash them. Nothing happens in the washer that shrinks things. They just get wet and then clean. And then you hang them on the rack and then life goes on. But in my head, I'm like, yeah. But you see, the way that things happen to me, the way that my bank account is set up, that's not going to happen that way. So that's what I need to do as well. Maybe we'll do it together. We'll be brave. Is that brave? I don't know. Well, it's expensive. So yeah, it feels brave to me because I'm like, I don't want to take a chance on these clothes, but I don't want to wear them until I wash them. So they've just been hanging out, which is so annoying. So annoying to me. Although I did buy this pair of pants online that I have no idea. They didn't fit the first time, so I had to send them back and get another size. And I really hope that these fit because I think that they're so ridiculous and they're so cute. But I bought a teacher tee that's the Magic School Bus. You know, Miss Frizzle. And it's like an outfit in my mind's eye. And I need them to all work together because they look so good. If they do, I will show you. If they don't, we didn't talk about this. Okay, let me go get my laptop and actually organize things and catch up on what the housewives are yelling about this week. And we will check in either when I decide to do the laundry shenanigans or I'm reading my book. One of the two. You know what I could do? I could set up the laundry thing, put them in the washer, read my book while they do that, and then dry. But you know what that sounds like? A good plan. And you know what I'm allergic to. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get ready to read tonight. These are our two books on the docket, and then also the bedtime book right here. But I'm gonna go make my little decaf espresso for after dinner because, yes, post-dinner baby. Did you have a good dinner? Yeah. Hello, we are here. This shirt doesn't match, but I like to wear the undershirt. I've got, well, you know what I could do? I can make the camera go down. These pants, these are pocketed, that's why I have them. And then this, also pocketed. These are from Popflix, and I am forcing myself not to buy anything else, except I might buy leggings from them because I just bought really cheap ones. And so as those die, I will buy it from here, but they're not dead yet, so we're holding on until they croak. Don't look at the back. I know I need to clean things, but you know what I'm not gonna do? That right now. What I'm going to do is build this. This is my little drying rack for my clothes. So we're gonna build this, and it's gonna be a good time. Okay, let's... There's no instructions. Oh. Okay. Make like Josh Groban and rise up. What is literally going on, by the way? Oh. So to make it not drop down, I had to put the thing in a thing that's there to make it not drop down. Whew, that just about took me out. I guess I could go be an engineer now. Wonderful. Where's my charger cord?
Oh.
I don't know what is there on the side. We're not worried about that right now. I gotta plug these bad boys in. Let's talk. I'm getting into bed to chill. We went and saw a movie. We went and saw Brideheart. It was a movie that was made for better or for worse. And now I'm going to sit down. I'm drinking my little drink because I just need a little bit more protein to the day, I think. And wanted to update about this gal. So this morning I read some more at the coffee shop and then had a spiral. And then I'm going to read some more now. I'm 26% in and I'm liking it. Allie Hazelwood can just write romance. I don't know what to tell you. I love her books. I think they're fun. I think they're ridiculous. I think they're just a good time. I have yet to actually dig into this. I do have my bookmark in, so the intention's there. But I have not yet. It smells divine. I love it. I am trying, speaking of, we weren't, but we were earlier in the video. So it's sooner for you than it was for me because it was a couple days ago for me. But I am going to try to put all of my books in to an owned thing so that I know where all my books, how many books I own, how many are read, how many are not read. That way we can start doing a little bit of statistical analysis for the Read It or Unhaul It. Basically, I just want to say at the beginning of the video, we're starting out with this many books, we ended with this many, and I'm going to include maybe like saying if I got my Fairy Loot or my Illumicrate. Like for Illumicrate, the book for July, if I'm gonna read it, the people emailed me like a little link to the NetGalley thing. I'll just read it via that. I don't feel the need to own a copy. Like this is my thought process. If I already know the author and love the author, or I'm really interested in the book, I'll go ahead and just get it from Illumicrate or Fairy Loot because it's going to be a really pretty edition, and that's kind of a plus for me because it is a little bit more expensive, but you know, it's like a little treat. But then if I don't know the author, if I'm not that intrigued with the concept, and I've kind of seen some reviews that are just a little those are things that kind of add up to maybe the library is the best way to go. You don't need it. So I'm trying really hard to not get both boxes in the month. I will say Fairy Loot's YA keeps me in a chokehold, and they are doing really well with the adult box too this year, so that's insufferable. And then Illumicrate, when they do good, they do really good. So I have been doing better. I'm very happy with that, but I need to track everything, so I'm gonna go start this process. Hey guys! I was doing some rotting, as I do, and then I watched an Emmy video. And if y'all watch Emmy, you know she reads like a speed demon, and it inspired me. So we're gonna do a little readathon this weekend. Ugly camera angle for a second. Did I think about picking this up? Yes. I literally was just talking to my friend Lexi, and she had brought that book up, and I was like, but what if I reread that book too? Quintessential summer horror, I tell you. But I decided to choose peace and not pick up the biggest book that I probably own aside from like a Stormlight book. So we're going to make a little liquid IV. This is what we got to work with. I don't know if I have another vessel, so we'll use this. I'm starting out reading Problematic Summer Romance. This is not going to be that serious of a 24-hour readathon. Let me pause. I'm not doing this as its own separate video. Obviously, you're watching the vlog it's in, but I just really want to read, and I feel like putting this kind of challengey thing on it helps me. And it's not going to be as serious of one because I'm not filming it for its own video, like I said, but I do want to do another one soon that's more planned out, so I may have to. But Problematic Summer Romance, currently the first on the docket, 26% in, really enjoying it. It is right now like 2 p.m. It's 2:28. Cool. So I think I could finish this today, and then I want to get in on Atmosphere. So if I do finish it today, I will read, there's coffee grounds on my countertop. Oh my god. I want to, why was I doing a Sarah Paulson cry for that? They're coffee grounds, girl, I'll get it together. I want to start in on this bad boy, and then also I want to read this for an undisclosed vlog that I'm working on. So those are the options I'm working with. Also, of course, the Cozy Mystery can still be a part if I need that as a little palate cleanser moment at any point. But for now, I need to go order more because I'm about to be out of them. For some reason, let's have a liquid IV talk. I have really stopped enjoying the lemon lime as much as I did. I still like them, but they're just not my favorite right now. I'm really liking the firecracker. That one's good. I have a lot of those left. My favorite is mango, though. Nothing is able to top the mango for me. It's just in its own league. Just in its own league, I'll tell you what. I love it so much. Oh, that's concerning. Ugh, I can taste it. I'm gonna make this, and then we will go sit down. I'm gonna keep watching the vlog that I was talking about. I'll link it if you want to watch it, and get my motivation from there. She's reading City of Bones, I think, for the first time. Teenage me. Loved it. I just reread that actually last year. Stands up to time. It does. But I'm going to... Oh, I don't think I told you guys. I logged every book I own, and if it's read or unread, I'm using Storygraph just as a tracker for the Read or Unhaul It series. Guys, we're in the 400s for my TBR, which is a lot. Yeah, sure, got it. Most of those are series that I have started, so I don't really feel that bad. A lot of them are cozy mysteries, and those are such long series, like 20-book series. So really, I'm happy with it. I'm also happy to have a grasp on how many there are. And Storygraph will let you, like, there's this thing, it's like, what should I read next kind of thing, and they just, I guess, randomize your books to tell you. I may start using that for the jar because it's more accurate, but I am so happy because that means we started at 600, but I put 500 on the thumbnail because I was like, that's a nicer number. I like it better. And now we're in the 400s, and that makes my heart happy. So proud of that moment. Very motivated to not go into a bookstore. So that's also nice. But I say that with Fairy Loot being on the way. So are we going to probably unbox some Fairy Loot books in the next week or so? Yes. Ka-chow. I read somewhere, and by read somewhere, I mean I saw it on an Instagram reel, that you shouldn't drink cold water. The problem is I kind of only like cold water. So I don't know what to do with that information. But since I just got cold water from the filter in our fridge, I think that means I'm going to do nothing with that information. Personally. As I put ice into it. Alright. We have got our hydration made. Let's go. Look at these two waiting. They're like, yep, let's get into the readathon. Right, girly? Oh, okay. You wanna say hi? Oh, good pep talk. You think I can read all the books? She said, girl, no. Oh my god, Ginger, please. Wait, no, girl. Here we are. 26%. Starting the first book. I've decided I'm actually going to... I use brown noise. And I'm going to... Boom. Do a timer. Well, actually, I don't care about that. I'm doing this. Because I want to see... I'm just going to treat it like laps. And I want to see how long it takes me to read a book. Is this actually going to work, though? If I do it this way, then stop? Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. So that's how... This is how I'm going to time how much it takes me to read a book. So, the first one... Let us go. top of the morning. It's not morning, it's 2.5 hours later. My hair looks a little crazy. Finished my first book, Problematic Summer Romance. It was good. Now I'm gonna make, it's not really a charcuterie board, but it's kind of one. I'm gonna make it for dinner because I'm feeling lazy. So don't worry about that none. But I'm going to, I don't know what I want to read for my next book. It's either gonna be Atmosphere or what was the other one that I had? I don't know. The Lady of Darkness, Lady of Ashes, Lady of Shadow, Lady of General Imagery of dark and shady things. I don't know what the hell the books are called, okay? I don't know the order they get in. And where is my, my cheese? So yeah, that is my plan now. Very Problematic Summer Romance, very cutesy, very demurely. I'm in the wrong place. That's not where my chips are. I liked it a lot. Would recommend. Also in the wrong area. Again, wasn't expecting that. And another one. Like here. Things are getting a little bit confusing now. Hello. I guess we already used it. We got these chips in the Hungryroot. Y'all, I'm obsessed. Obsessed. They're so good. I highly recommend. They are cauliflower sea salt veggie tortilla chips. I'm just saying. Okay, dinner has been had. I am obviously back in the place I need to be, and we are gonna start our next bookie book. I got no clue what it's about. We're gonna read it. I'm gonna expect to cry. Hello. There is a little bit of a noise and I don't know where it is from, so we're just gonna hope it stops eventually. Yeah. We are at the grocery store, you can see, and I am awaiting in the parking lot, and I've brought my new book. I have read 68 pages so far. So when I started reading this, I was like, ooh, space, fun. And then they were like, let's not do the thing we should do. And I was like, oh, tragedy. Perfect. So, yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna be vague. I'm not gonna say, obviously, I'm not gonna say what everyone thinks I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say the plot. I'm not gonna say spoilers. But, I do indeedly do think this is going to hurt my feelings a lot. So, yeah, yesterday I fell asleep reading it, which is why there's been no change in anything that you see about me. Because I literally fell asleep, and then I woke up this morning, and I was like, hey, so I really want coffee, and also a taco. And then my partner was like, well, we gotta go now. So, I did go now. And now I'm gonna sit in the parking lot and read this while the breakfast is acquired. Okay, so we have a little bit of half-calf coffee left. I've got my big old water jug ready. I have this book here, and we're gonna sit down and do some reading, and then I also have the next book still on standby. So let us, you have a hair on you, girl. Let us get into the reading. I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. I finished the second book of the weekend. And I cried, obviously, still occurring, but I need to end out this vlog. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this vlog here because I'm tired, I want to eat dinner, and I want to swan dive right into a fantasy romance. So that's the plan. Yeah, this and Carrie Soto is back. Top two. Honestly, might be some of my favorite books of all time. And I'm looking at all the books I read this month. I'm sick of it. I keep crying. I'm sick of it. Go read this book, though. This was very good. 5 stars. Full 5 stars. Perhaps 6 stars. We'll reconvene at the end of the year and see. But, yeah. Ooh, it's like, it's the perfect blend of being disgustingly tragic and hopeful at the same time. And apparently that's my type. That is the lit fic I like. So if you got recommendations in that vein, I will take them. But thank you so much for watching this week's little vlog. I hope you did enjoy. Let me know what you're reading down below. Make sure you drink your water, stay hydrated, lead with empathy, and be kind. And go have a good day on purpose because you precisely deserve it. And I'll see you later. Bye.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for.